So Ryan, there's this article flying around here that says $140,000 is the new poor. What was the first thing that came to your mind when I threw this out there as a topic to discuss?
First word is that's ridiculous.
That
That's a good
works.
chunk of money, $140,000
Yeah,
for
right.
like a family. Is that what it'd be, or individual, or
It's a family.
family? Okay. I think you should be able to live off $140,000.
Yeah,
That's 70,000 each. Let's say if both spouses are making the same,
right,
that's
right.
$35 an hour, roughly.
Okay.
Seems that doesn't seem poor to me.
It doesn't seem poor to me. It doesn't seem poor to me. And that's where it's like when you compare certain things,
Yeah,
like they were comparing, like, I think it was 1960s to today, the cost of a house to the house. And most households now are not a one member breadwinner,
true.
but it's a double income
Yeah,
house now. So you've got two people working. And if you have a family, now you're paying for childcare, right? So they're talking a lot about the expenses. Who do you think would kind of be the targeted audience? Who do you think would actually read that and kind of take it to heart?
probably someone in a big city. I
Yeah,
think bigger cities would be expensive. So geography does matter.
absolutely.
So
I'm glad you said that.
yes, San Francisco, New York,
Yep.
a few other places, obviously.
Yep.
140,000 might be tough because of daycare, like you said, and housing.
Yeah.
Housing.
Well, if you
So
think about your big three, food, housing, and transportation, but if you're throwing in there childcare as
yeah,
well and location, right? Like you
that's
said, New
true.
York, a single studio costing $1 million, right? It's like
Yeah,
that's bonkers.
health
So
insurance gets expensive if you like aren't on your company's health insurance.
yeah,
That's gone up a lot for everybody, including companies.
yeah,
So I think some things have definitely spiked in costs over the years: daycare,
hmm,
housing, healthcare,
yep. Even
and
our transportation has gone up. I
transportation,
mean, used cars, new news cars,
news cars.
used cars, used cars. Everything's kind of gone up, and it might not be what it used to be even 5 years ago, right?
Right.
But it's still, I think it's still one of those things that even if you're making $140,000, I don't think that you should pound yourself and be like, oh, I'm poor, right? I think that 140,000 is still a respectable amount of money, and you can still become wealthy with that.
Yeah. Someone might feel poor based on their lifestyle choices. There might be some things they're spending money on that really they don't need to.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
if push
If you
comes to shove.
if you're keeping up with the
Yeah,
Joneses, you've
keeping
got
up
the
with the
newest
Joneses.
and latest and greatest, and
Like,
yeah,
let's see
yeah,
what they're driving. Let's see what kind of phone they have.
yeah.
Yeah. How many streaming
Show me your bank account. I'll
services they
show you
have.
what's important to you,
Yeah.
right?
So I would feel poor if I spent a lot of money at $200,000 a year, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you could find a way to spend all your money, so to speak.
if you're living a $200,000 life and only bringing in the 140,
Yeah.
yeah, of course you're gonna feel that,
Yeah.
right? If you're bringing in 140 and living off of 100, all
Yeah.
right, you might not feel that pinch quite as much either.
Exactly.
So I think once again, geography plays a huge part of that. Let me ask you this question. Do you think that most people realize how much lifestyle creep actually affects them? Because we're just talking about it.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think they'd be surprised if they did this. I've never done this, but I've heard people suggest it. Write down everything you spend money on for 30 days.
Mm,
Everything. Even if it's a $3 coffee.
yeah,
It'll reveal a lot, is what I've heard. So I
yeah.
think a lot of people would be surprised how many different ways they're spending money throughout a month. I think I'd be surprised if I did it myself.
I know I would.
Yeah,
I
because I've
know I
never done
would.
that. I've never written down everything I've spent money on for a month.
No, I know we've gone back into our budget and we've looked at our credit card
Yeah,
statements and stuff like that, our bank accounts, right? But I've never like in the moment written it down like I'm standing in the Starbucks line and I write it down, right? Or I'm
yeah.
at King Supers and I'm
Pull out your tablet and
yeah, right.
right.
I'm not doing that. That's for sure. Why don't we talk about being more efficient with our money then?
Right. That's a good question. Like, I don't even know.
Being the personal finance teacher in a past life as a
Yeah.
high school
No,
teacher.
I did used to teach personal finance. Well, I think people need to want to learn that, first of all. They have to be
Mm.
honest with themselves.
So there's a little bit of a mindset that comes along with this.
Yeah. Like if you're struggling with your how much money you have and you're spending, you got to
Hmm.
take a hard look at what you're doing and see if you
Okay.
can make any changes. I think some people. I remember talking to this young lady. She wasn't willing to get rid of a car that she paid $30,000 for, and she was in debt. I'm
Yeah.
like, could you maybe for a few years have a $10,000 car,
Right.
$20,000 to pay off that? But she was not willing to do that.
Right.
So I think people aren't willing to make those harder changes. So they'll just say, I'm poor. I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
And I think once you get that established, right, where this is my comfort level now,
Yeah,
it becomes even harder to make those changes where
that's a
it's
good
like,
point.
hey, you've got this car, but, right?
Right,
Or, hey, don't take that trip. You're talking about me because
right.
I love traveling.
Yeah,
Don't take that trip. Instead, yeah, I might be upset. I might be angry, right? The person that's
yeah.
having to make that change, it's hard.
Or eating out, like, hey, maybe say, you know what? I'm going to have everyone over here for dinner, and that'll save us a lot of money.
Yeah,
Make that change because money, like we talked about, food is one of the
yeah.
biggest expenses for people typically.
I think our society also puts a little bit more of make more money, earn more money, grind it out, work harder, right?
Yeah,
But we never say, like, how much of your money can you keep? How much
right.
of your money can you invest? How much money can you fill in the blank, right?
Yeah,
But I think just as the economy, we've got the side hustles, we've got the grinder mentality. It's kind of that feather in our cap to say, oh, I've worked 80 hours this week, right?
yeah.
And it's like, ugh, that's
No,
80 hours for what though, right? Maybe I had to work 80 hours, but I'm also pocketing, I'm saving, I'm making that money a little bit more efficient.
it's true.
What are some things that we can do to make our money work harder for us? So we're not working hard for our money.
First one is, yeah, build up an emergency savings if you haven't done that for a
Nice. I like
person.
that. Yeah.
So you don't have to use a credit card, like in a bad situation, for example,
Okay.
to pay for something that breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
So emergency fund would be nice to have. And that you hear a lot of times 3 to 6 months of your salary or your living expenses, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you could just simply start investing in the stock market.
Okay.
Start with $50 a month, $100 a month. It doesn't have to be a lot, just to get in the habit,
Yeah.
make it a routine. And then as you cut things out of what you're spending money on, you can increase that and see your net worth grow,
Nice.
which will get you to your financial independence sooner than later.
Yeah. And watching it grow is kind of exciting when you're like, oh my goodness, my
Yeah.
50 bucks is now $100. My 50 bucks is, it's making
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah. I
At least
agree.
for me. Maybe I'm a little bit dorky like
No,
that, but
because you see, it's exciting. Tell me if I'm wrong. Because you see you're closer to financial independence.
yeah,
That's the ultimate goal.
yeah, exactly.
Because then you can keep working if you choose to.
Yep. Options.
Options. Yeah, work optional.
I think that if we can get our money to start making more, that's a huge piece of that. So I hope you guys take that part away from here as well. Let's see here. The if someone's making, here's the word, $140,000 is the new poor.
Yeah.
Don't feel discouraged. It's just a headline,
Yeah.
and that's what sells, right? When it comes to the media out there, they're looking for that catchphrase. I know I try to do it when we do our titles for the videos here. I try to have some sort of clickbait.
Yeah.
So don't be discouraged that you're not making 140, or you are making 140, or even making 150, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm borderline poor. It's just clickbait.
I agree. We're talking about personal finance.
Yeah.
It's your personal money. It's your business. It's my own. My money's my money. Your money's your money. You
Yeah.
got to make intentional decisions that works best for you. I agree. Don't follow those headlines. Just do what's right for you. Spend money on things that matter to you. Save for things that matter for you.
Yep.
And block out the noise.
Absolutely.
Because that headline was definitely grabbing a lot of people's attention.
Yep.
I've seen it in a lot of different personal finance videos out there.
Right.
A lot of people are talking about it. And maybe they had an agenda with that video. Maybe they want to see the minimum wage go up to $25 an hour. Maybe that's like a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
or like subsidies for daycare, because it's so expensive. Maybe this is a way to kind of get something out of,
Just get the wheels
Yeah,
turning. Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah. Would appreciate your comments about this down in the comment sections below.
Yeah,
What do you think? Is 140? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Right?
yeah,
Let us know.
appreciate that.
But anything else, Ryan?
No, I think that's great.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one.